Video, I will be comparing and contrasting the three major blood vessels of the body. So here we have the vein, which you can see are shown here in blue. Then we have the capillaries, I'm sorry, which are through here. And we have an aorta artery. Okay. So to compare all three of these blood vessels, the first thing that I can say about them is that all three of them transport blood either to the heart or away from the heart. All of them have tube-like features. The artery has these tubes. The capillaries have these tubes, and the veins, they just look like tubes. The arteries and the veins, they work together through the capillaries. The capillaries help to connect them. And another thing that I can say about all three of them is that they all have an impact on blood pressure. Now, with the circulatory route, blood flows from the heart to the arteries, then to the capillaries, then to the veins, and then back to the heart. So, to contrast them, the arteries, we're talking about the arteries now, they have thick walls while vessels and capillary walls are relatively thin. Arteries are also very strong because of their tissue. See, their tissue is thicker than the capillaries and the veins. They have a thicker tissue. So they are very strong as a result of having this thick tissue. They are also more muscular and they can keep their shape. So when they've pumped the blood out and they've become a little empty, they still have that same circular shape. So now we're going to talk a little bit more about the arteries. The arteries, they receive a surge of pressure as blood is ejected into them. So this is something that makes the arteries stand out because they take the most pressure. And because they have such a thick tissue, they can withstand that pressure. As opposed to the other two, they can't withstand that. The capillaries, they're referred to as the business end of the cardiovascular or circulatory system. The capillaries allow nutrients, waste, hormones, leukocytes to pass through the blood and tissue fluid. All right, now we're going to talk about the veins. The veins expand easily to hold larger volumes of blood. So, since they expand easily, they're going to have a larger capacity for blood than the artery does. Like I said, the artery, it can withstand more pressure, but the veins, they can hold a larger capacity of blood. Okay, so the blood flow is pretty steady and constant in the veins as opposed to the artery. And unlike the arteries with the stronger muscle tissues, veins can collapse when they become empty. Okay, so that's pretty much sums up the three major blood vessels. I've just compared and contrasted them, and I want to thank you for watching.